I am an anchor.
I, too, am an anchor.
I'm the voice of Southold.
I'm not.
Good morning, Southold, and welcome back. This is our Sync broadcast. That's fifth in French. I'm Eddie Ward.
And I'm Daisy Reimer, and this is SOHO TV. Rumor has it that Mrs. Gilmore received a presidential stamped letter regarding National French Week.
SOHO TV interviewed Mrs. Gilmore about both the honorary letter and her ideas on the importance of learning a foreign language.
Hi, I'm Monique Smith here with Mrs. Gilmore to talk about a letter she recently received that had a presidential stamp on it concerning National French Week. Can you tell us a little bit about the letter?
Sure. I received a letter from President Obama on official White House stationery with his official signature, and it was in recognition of French Week in November in North America, a event that's sponsored by the American Association of French Teachers to celebrate French culture and French language studies.
Why do you think that French is an important language?
I think that French remains to be a very important language to study because one of the biggest populations of French speakers is the burgeoning economies in Africa. So right now, even if students are interested in business, French is a very useful language. French is also the language of the study for people that study art, culture. The study of French is still very useful, and especially on the European continent.
Thank you. This is Monique Smith with SOHO TV. Back to the studio.
Une pomme de terre.
Eddie, you just said I'm a potato.
Hey, but it sounded sexy. For the second year in a row, members of the National Honor Society glean the fields of West Nofsky's farm to collect fresh produce for the needy.
Gleaning leftover crops to give to the poor is a tradition that dates all the way back to biblical times.
Let's take a look at their efforts.
I'm Aiden here with SOHO TV, and I'm here with Vice President of National Honor Society, Ethan Sisson, and we're talking about the gleaning we're doing today. So, Ethan, how did this gleaning come about?
Well, we had a meeting early in the morning, and we brainstormed some ideas. We actually did this last year, though we didn't have a lot of people. But now, as you can see, we have a bunch of people, maybe 25, 30 people, and we're just really excited. And this is all going to go and help people who are less fortunate, who don't, get a lot of food. Because this, it's cheap and it's easy, and this is the extra food.
So, where is this gleaned food going to?
It's going to the St. Agnes Church in Maureen's Haven. Maureen's Haven actually provides a lot of food for people who are less fortunate or homeless. So it's actually a really great program. I've been involved for several years. Yeah.
All right. Thank you, and back to the studio.
Over 500 pounds of vegetables were collected and donated to various food pantries in our area. What a great way to set the stage for the season of giving.
SOHO TV sports correspondents Sean and Connor caught up with the cross-country team.
All right. It's Sean O'Kula and Connor Macarella. We're here with Owen Klipstein, the fastest member of the South of our cross-country team. Now, Owen, what has led to your running prowess?
I did a few races in elementary school, took a liking to it, decided to keep going with it.
Now here with the slowest member of Southhold's cross-country team, it's Rob Kraszewski. Now, Rob, why do you run so slow?
I think too often I take in too much of the scenery, and I'm not focusing on the race ahead of me enough.
Now, Mr. Hem, when you're around the team all the time, how did you feel the team's chemistry was this season?
I thought the chemistry was great. They're a supportive bunch of boys and girls, and they look out for each other, and they really try to support each other throughout the season.
All right, so I'm here with Mr. Sisson. Now, Mr. Sisson, is it fun to run?
Not really. It's excruciatingly painful, but when you finish, it's pretty nice.
Have you ever won?
No.
So, Mr. Sisson, what's your best time?
So far, my fastest time is 20:07 on a flat course.
Are you the worst cross-country runner in history?
I don't think so. I think they're worse. Back to you guys.
You may have heard about the drama club's most recent success, Shakespeare in Hollywood, which took place this past October.
One of Southold's very own teachers, Mr. Rooney, designed the sets not only for this show, but for all of the shows he's directed over the years.
SOHO TV got an inside look at what goes into Mr. Rooney's famous sets. Here's Aiden and Mike with the story.
Hi, I'm Michael reporting from SOHO TV, and I'm here with Mr. Rooney. What usually goes into the process of building the sets?
Building the sets, well, there's a heck of a lot that goes into it. It starts with a lot of reading and rereading of the script, whatever we're working on. Then I wind up deciding what we're going to need. I go through a heck of a lot of graph paper and until I finally decide on, what the set's probably going to look like. Then I do build like a scale model, and that's very helpful. The scale model, once I get that done, I feel like really confident going into the actual building of the set.
How have the portables been used for the sets?
Portables, it's a hot spot. It's a really cool place to hang out. The portal, that's where we keep a lot of our materials, things that we store, things that we reuse. A lot of in and out of there, a lot of stage crew going in and out. Sometimes ROTC kids help out quite a bit, lugging things in and out of the portables. Portables is our own secret little place, just us and the squirrels that live out there.
What type of materials do you usually use to build them?
It really, once again, depends on what we're doing, but I go through a lot of foam board, a lot of Luan, really thin plywood. If it's something really structural, we're looking at a lot of 2x4s to hold, support the weight of sometimes 40 kids. It's crazy.
Thank you. Back to the studio.
We're so lucky here at Southold to have the best sets anywhere on Long Island. Don't forget to stop by the Santa Breakfast on Saturday, December 5th in the elementary cafeteria. All proceeds will go to support the junior class. Ho, ho, ho. For SOHO TV, I'm Eddie Ward.
And I'm Daisy Reimer, signing off.
Ho, ho, ho. Ho, 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 ho. That could have gone better. Rumor has it.